Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Showing the slab in today's game, Will Warren. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike. This one popped up, foul ground first base side, and that's a foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here's a flare off the bat. It falls for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Christian Walker in the box, lays off for ball 1. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 2 gone now. Take a look at the lineup. Singing, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
They look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled to first. 3rd out. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, number 70. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Low inside.
Curve in the dirt.
Slurve. Middle inside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Change. Low inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Astros, Lamont Wade Jr. That one lifted to left. Bellinger in position. He's got it. And there's 1 down. First pitch swinging. That's out to center field. Grisham moving under this one. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Two down, nobody on. And he boots it. Gets off a throw. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario. To the right side, Walker. Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Low inside.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Slurve.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Curveball. Low
The
middle.
0-1. On the ground. And foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Warren back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him looking. One away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Next offering is foul back. Man at second. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Out to short. Caballero tosses to first, and there's 2 down. And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time up. That one hit to right. Jones gets under it, and that is that. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Circle change. Low outside. 4-seam fastball. High middle.
Foul ball there.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
That clips a corner.
Circle change. Low inside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Low outside.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
4-seam fastball. High inside. Slurve. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Pena. Play made, that ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back after this on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And a good start to the inning. Wade, 32 years old. He made his major league debut in 2020, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time. Ball. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom four, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time. Getting any momentum going as a result.
Fought off foul. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Comes up empty.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Low inside.
Yeah, that's it for a strike. Going one.
Circle change. Low outside. Curveball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Out towards right center field. Jones takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Trammell. His first at bat was a strikeout. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Hey-ha! Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Christian Vasquez, the hitter, 1 for 2. Yeah, what? That's to third. Oh, looking to stop. Throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Slurve. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Smith on the move. One away.
Middle outside.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Low middle.
Here's a high chopper. Altuve fires over to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Christian Walker getting ready to hit.
Baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Walker not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Rosario tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Will Warren departs, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. New pitcher for the Yankees, Bradley Hanner. He's into the game with the bases empty. He swings and fouls 1 off. Foul ball.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
Number 31, Lamont Wade Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back in the Bronx, where we go bottom 6. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Low inside.
Nope, ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Low outside.
2-2 now. He goes down looking.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
The Astros up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to buck for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
High middle.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the Yankee order as Chisholm Jr. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. The new pitcher in the game, Bennett Sousa.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
Sinker.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Slayer. Low outside.
Got him swinging. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Paradis.
Right through there for a strike. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here is Cam Smith. In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. 1 down.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
David Bednar on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Trammell at second with 2 down. Ball. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Luis Garcia. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The Yankees looking to rally. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Low inside. Slider. Middle outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Sousa, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Good job to fight that one off. The Astros leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you can handle it?
Sinker. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Middle inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's the ball.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Varsho, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Walker around second, headed for third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. And there's two away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Popped in the air. Left field. And that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Back in the Bronx. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Ali Sanchez. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sinker. Low mid.
Here's a 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. His July and August splits there. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Sinker.
The Astros up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Slider. Middle outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ball.
Slider. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Taps softly to the right side, but that rolls foul.
Low outside.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Yeehaw!
Sinker. Low outside.
That's a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Paredes throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Jones on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That one fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Grisham under it. 2 away. Here's Taylor Trammell. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. Tatsuya Ima will take over here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Goldie wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
High outside.
Stays alive.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Slider. Low outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch.
This one popped up. Paredes under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boo. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time.